Harrison?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I am here today to request child support and back pay for my 2-year-old daughter.
Okay. And where is Dad?
That's a really good question. I'm wondering the same myself.
I mean, me too. It looks like he was served to be here today.
Yep.
So we can just continue without him.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how much Dad makes? Do you have any financial information on him whatsoever?
I know he definitely makes over $100K a year.
Okay. And what does he do for a living?
He's a neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon, all right.
Welcome back to the courtroom where the doctor is out. Literally, we've got Miss Harrison, a mother who's been raising a 2-year-old on her own while the father, a literal neurosurgeon, has performed a vanishing act. No money, no visits, and today he didn't even show up to court. But in the legal world, silence isn't golden, it's expensive. By not showing up, he just gave the judge a blank check to write on his behalf. Let's see how much this brain surgeon is about to owe.
And what does he do for a living?
He's a neurosurgeon.
Neurosurgeon, all right. Do you have an exact amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you know how long he's been a neurosurgeon?
About at least 7 years.
7 years, okay. And you said he makes over 100. Do you have an exact number that he makes?
If I had to guesstimate, I would say about 130.
130? That's about average?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And did you do any research to see if that was like customary for somebody who's been a neurosurgeon for all that time? Or is that like entry?
I think that's about average, so it definitely could be higher.
Okay. So we'll just base it at that then.
Okay.
Did you catch that? She's guesstimating his income at $130,000. Now, I don't know about you, but 7 years as a neurosurgeon usually brings in way more than that. The judge even hints that it could be higher. Here's a pro tip. When you don't show up to court, the judge relies on the other person's best guess. If she's lowballing him, he might want to stay missing. But if she's right, his wallet is about to feel a lot lighter. Do you think $130,000 sounds right for a brain surgeon, or is he hiding some serious cash? Let us know in the comments.
So we'll just base it at that then.
Okay.
Okay. And then you say you're requesting back pay.
Yes.
For the past 2 years, he hasn't provided anything?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. Did your daughter go to daycare or anything like that?
Yes, but I provide health care and daycare for my daughter.
Thank you for saying that. How much is health care?
That is about $125.
$125?
Monthly, yes.
Okay. And the $125, is that for your daughter only, or is that for you as well?
Daughter only.
Okay. Let's see. So we're going to do some calculations here. Does he have any other children?
Yes, he has 2 other children.
2 other children, okay. Does he have any other children?
Yes, he has 2 other children.
2 other children, okay. So, based that on 16%. And he will have to reimburse you the $125 back per month for the child. He's not here to dispute or say anything different, so it'll be based on the testimony that you provide, assuming, of course, that you're being honest about what the numbers are. Based on 130, roughly about 130, I have his gross at $11,333 a month, which brings his net to $8,550.
Healthcare and daycare, the 2 biggest budget killers for any parent. Miss Harrison has been footing the bill for both for 2 years straight. We're talking about a man who literally saves lives for a living, but hasn't bothered to save a dime for his own daughter. The judge is now preparing to calculate the back pay. In family law, back pay is the court's way of saying you can run, but you can't hide from the tab you've been running up. This is about to get very real, very fast.
Brings his net to $8,550. Reimbursement for the $125 health insurance, child support amount comes out to $1,485. Now, you said you want back child support. Are you asking for that for the past 24 months since your daughter has been born, or?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been in and out of the picture, but not financially, you know, and I truly believe parenting it takes both sides to be there, so.
I mean, correct. I just wasn't sure if you were asking from the date of birth or it was a certain number of months that you were looking for.
Yeah, 24 months.
24.
The math is officially in 16% of his net income because he has two other children. The percentage is slightly lower than usual, but with a neurosurgeon salary, 16% is still a massive chunk of change. The judge is making it clear, because he's not here to dispute anything. Her testimony is the law of the land today. This is called a default judgment, and it's a parent's worst nightmare. He's about to be hit with a monthly bill that would make most people's heads spin.
For months that you were looking for?
Yeah, 24 months.
24 months, okay. So, $1,485 at the past 24 months is $35,640 a month. So, what we'll do, because that number is so high, is add $500 for the back pay. Pretty much after the $35,640 is paid off, the $500 that you will be receiving additionally will go back down to the $1,485. Go back down to the $1,485. So $1,485 plus $500, that brings your monthly obligation, well, his monthly obligation that you will receive for the child to $1,985, okay? And that obligation will start on the 1st of next month, and once the withholding order and everything goes to his employer, you'll receive that amount every month, okay? Now, he has the right to come back and dispute that if he believes the amount is incorrect. But today, because he didn't show up, I'm going to go ahead and enter a default.
Okay.
Okay?
$35,000. That is the cost of being an absent father for 24 months. The judge didn't just order monthly support. She slapped him with a $35,000 debt right out of the gate. To make sure Miss Harrison actually sees that money, the judge is tacking an extra $500 onto the monthly payment until that debt is dead. That brings his total monthly obligation to nearly $2,000. That's a mortgage payment for a child he hasn't even seen. Accountability just hit him like a ton of bricks.
Today, because he didn't show up, I'm going to go ahead and enter a default.
Okay.
Okay? Do you have any other questions?
Just one quick question. If my number is lower and it turns out that he does with you more, is that number going to change?
That's a great question, and yes, it will change.
Okay.
Unless he can, like I said, if he can bring in something that shows differently, and if he brings in any financial documents that shows that it's higher, his child support will be raised.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He has the right to dispute it if he can find his way to the courthouse. But here's the kicker. If he shows up and the court finds out he actually makes $400,000 a year instead of $130,000, that $1,985 payment is going to skyrocket. He's in a lose-lose situation because he chose to be a no-show. Miss Harrison is walking out with a win for her daughter, and Damien is walking into a massive financial wake-up call. Was $2,000 a month enough, or should a neurosurgeon be paying more? Hit that subscribe button and give us your verdict.